Trip it up. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Crash Flow. And today we got a new episode, which is just going to be called Daily Vlogs, which I was doing a lot on my Instagram and got a lot of good feedback. But I'll still do them on my Instagram, but I want to do some skate-focused vlogs on the Crash Flow YouTube channel, So, because we're going to cover all sorts of skate stuff surrounding skateboarding, but mainly skateboard and skateboard wellness with the stretching and all the things that we've been doing. But I wanted to bring up something that's a tricky situation because it just happened to me recently, and it's the skateboard and filmer and photographer relationship, the skateboarder. So I just think that's it can be a tricky situation, and you really want to team up with people that really have your back and that are interested in you and filming with you and being in collaboration. I think it's a collaborational effort when you're filming and documenting skateboarding. It's you and the filmer. It's a collaboration of work. You could call it art or whatever you want to do, but as you're skating, coming up in the ranks, you really want to team up with people, the right people to shoot and film with. So I think it's a real important thing, and I bring it up because just recently I went out and filmed with a guy that I had met. I didn't know him. I didn't hear good things about him, actually, but I said, I'll be the judge of that, and I went out with him. And basically, long story short, I won't mention his name, but I'm just sitting on a full episode for Crash Flow that he won't even hit me up or get back to me about. But I'm not going to push because I've had past situations, and that's why I wanted to bring him up, because, like I said, it's a sensitive thing. And I like to think of it as a real collaborational work, and that it's important to just make sure you're with the right people and you're doing, with someone that's positive influence, because there are people that are just trying to film you to get stuff off you, to make money off you, or to whatever, whether you're a known skater or just a kid trying to come up, So it is very important, and I wanted to bring up this story that happened to me that I thought was really messed up, because since then I've had a different outlook, and I'm not pushing anybody to get footage or photos of myself. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like, technically, they own the photo or the footage. They filmed it. So what happened a couple years ago, I shot a photo with a photographer in LA. We worked for the same company, and where I was skating from, he was shooting from. He had a monthly salary, and we said we were going to go get an ad. So basically, he gets paid to shoot me every week, or other me's or people, riders, And basically, I broke my ass trying this trick, and I got an ad, which was great. But at the end of it, my back was really scraped up. And craziest it's ever been scraped up. It was terrible. It was bloody. It was bad. But I was like, hey, let's get a couple photos of this because this looks kind of sick. So we got a couple photos, and then he shot a couple more. And when it came time, we sat on it, and I was making clothes, kind of more fashion style clothes at the time. And this fashion mag saw that photo, and they really wanted to use it. And I hit up the photographer. I was like, yo, I really want to use this photo in this mag. It'd be really cool and different. Some fashion mag stuff. And he was like, all right, cool, maybe. I was like, here's the dude's contact. I think he wants to pay you. So I know the guy contacted him, and he offered him $250 for the photo. We were doing nothing with it. It was over a year's time. And he wouldn't really get back to me. And finally, when he did, he was being shady. He's like, oh, I don't really want to. And I was like, well, why? And he's like, and his answers were really messed up, especially in today. And I won't mention names, but, he kept talking about how the owner of the magazine that wanted the photo was obviously a gay guy, and that he shot like men half naked, and had his own magazine and sold photos for a lot of money, more than he would ever make in his skate career selling photos. And I was like, what does that have to do with anything? He's willing to offer you money for a photo that we're sitting on of my back, which is torn up from skating from another trick that you already got paid for. You're on salary for the company. But he couldn't even think about that. There was no collaboration. I couldn't even have a word to say, oh, I would really want to use this in this magazine. I think it's an artistic photo. We could use it. It'd be cool. And he would not give it to me or let this guy use it. And I really wanted to, and I was really bummed out, as I felt like he's just using me and shooting me and making money off shooting my skating, but there was no collaborational work, no insight. I didn't have a choice, you know what I mean? Like, or anything. So it bummed me out, you know? And especially what really bummed me out was the stuff he was saying. He didn't really say why. Like, you're getting offered money, but he brought up the dude being weird or shooting half-naked men, which is like, what does that have to do with anything? Especially in today's side, it's like, who cares, you know? So I thought that was really weird. And I wouldn't big up the guy's name or nothing, but really bummed me out, man. So from there, I don't push as much when I get into these situations with photographers, filmers, and I try to really be careful who I get involved with, you know? And I just wanted to bring up this topic because I also want to be like, well, what do you guys think? Like, because technically a filmer owns your footage, you know, or a photographer owns a photo, but I think it's a collaborational effort. I think skateboarders put everything on the line to get photos and go filming, so you should really be comfortable with the guy you're documenting with, and you should also really have an understanding of what you might want to do with, you know, the content or the photos that you're putting out. So it's an interesting topic. I want to hear what you guys think. If you guys want to leave comments or whatever. I'm not saying one's wrong or right. I just feel like it's a collaborative piece of work between both, and that it should be looked at like that, almost like a collaborative piece of art. So yeah, I'm interested to hear what you guys think. I just thought it was a cool topic to talk about and something that's important to me. So I try to be more careful, and I have lots of good relationships with photographers and filmers over the years that really understand that as well. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hope you have a blessed day.